What up, though, everybody? It's your boy DC1, the D313XP, man. Coming here on a special episode for the NFL schedule release 2025 as it's officially here. I just want to come on here to the live we're talking about. We're going to discuss the breakdown of the Detroit Lions schedule and national televised schedule as well for other teams. We've been waiting on for this NFL schedule. We'll see what's going on for the Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night games. So definitely excited, we already know what the opponents were going to be. It's beneficial that the Detroit Lions will be, of course, the tradition they playing on Thanksgiving as always. But also too that, the Lions will be playing on Christmas Day, against the Minnesota Vikings. So that is beneficial. It's going on. The Detroit Lions will be playing Minnesota Vikings on Christmas Day. So obviously we're going to break down this Lions schedule. Then we're going to break down the Monday nights and the Thursday, the Sunday night football games as well, man. So we're definitely going to break it down to it. Let's see how is their schedule, how many national televised schedules they have. Obviously, it's going to be one of those. Lions is probably going to have at least about 4 or 5 national televised games. That's including if you want to count the Christmas game, which is on Netflix. So, but yeah, it's definitely excited for this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to break this down. We'll go ahead and pull this up for a second. Go ahead and try to pull this up. Let's see what we try to pull this up for Detroit Lions schedule. Let's see. We're working to try to pull this up now. And try to see what's going on. So definitely. Let's see what's going on. Detroit Lions. This is definitely gonna be exciting this year. Looking forward for this Lions schedule. So, man, come on, pull it up.
Matchup as we talk right now, and by all indications, they'll be there at the end of the season after this year as well.
Still haven't came out yet, so working on there trying to get that together. So should be out shortly. This Lions schedule, but Lions schedule should be out shortly. So hopefully that comes out right quick. So. Definitely look forward, like I said, Detroit Lions. Obviously, the Lions going to have a tough schedule coming up this year. By them being the number 1 seed in the NFL, and the NFC conference at least. Last year, even though they didn't make it all the way to the Super Bowl, they only made it to the divisional round, which they was the number 1 seed, best record in the NFC at the time. So Lions are going to have a tough schedule. Got some opponents. Obviously, we got the Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, you got the Kansas City Chiefs with Super Bowl runner-up. Lions got a tough stretch, man. They got a tough opponents this year. Like you got Baltimore, team that was in the playoffs with Lamar Jackson. You got so it's gonna be very tough. You got the breakdown. You pretty much out of the AFC, you have the whole AFC North division. Um, with Pittsburgh and Cleveland comes in town, and you go to Baltimore and you go to Cincinnati. Um, we have that one extra game on the road, which is an AFC opponent. You have Kansas City, um, Kansas City Chiefs. You go on the road for that. So that's definitely the tough task. And you count our divisions as well. You got the um, LA Rams. That's going to be a tough opponent, obviously. So it's going to be very interesting. So, um, if you see how the Lions schedule, come on, break it down now. Come on, let's break it down. With that full schedule, come on, NFL, release it.
And then they just manipulate the roster. Alec Rosen does such an amazing job.
Come on, NFL. But yeah, we're definitely gonna, like I say, gonna go over this Monday night. You know what I'm saying? It's the NFL, so no, everybody's watching right now. Um, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. Let's see what everybody's thoughts for it. This Lions schedule, but yeah, come on, NFL, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. This is my computer acting up. Hopefully, it's not acting up.
I do believe. Now, I understand the Eagles. They're the from Washington.
They keep not showing it right now. It's not showing it right now, but we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. Um, so obviously, yeah, we're gonna. So hopefully, all right, NFL.
It's been a while, as we know, but I do think they're going to contend and be stronger than they probably got credit up.
This is crazy. So obviously, we're just gonna go over, like, let me pull this up first of all.
An hour and 55 minutes left.
Yeah. But obviously, I guess the NFL is going to bring it out shortly, so definitely going to look forward to that. But until meanwhile, but yeah, I'm very excited. Like I said, I'm definitely excited for this outcome for this Lions schedule and these other games in around the NFL. So, got the international games. Minnesota is the first team to play back-to-back international games. So week 4, week 5, week 4 against the Steelers, and week 5 against the Cleveland Browns. Obviously, Chiefs and Chargers, they be playing in Brazil this year. The Broncos and the Jets in London, Rams and Jaguars in London, Falcons, Colts in Berlin, and Commanders and Dolphins in Madrid. With the first season with 5 international games in 5 countries. So obviously, it's a season for the NFL. They're trying to expand around all the different global. So it's definitely going to be interesting. The Detroit Lions are not playing any international games this year, which I am happy about, to be honest. I really don't like Lions playing on international games, but, because it takes away. I mean, unless you're a road opponent, if they're a road opponent, fine. But if it's a home opponent, that's one less home game that you took away. So obviously, you instead of having 8 home games or maybe 9, you might have 7 or 8 home games because it's still to a 17-game season. So I don't like the fact that Detroit Lions. Yeah, I'm glad they're not playing that international game this year. So obviously, those teams are playing the international games. Hey, more power to them. I'm happy the Detroit Lions are not playing it. So I don't want to get up at watch no you know, international game at 9:30 in the morning. Obviously, no, it's not happening. So, but yeah, definitely waiting anxious to see when they would wait for this scheduled release to come out, man. So obviously, as you know, that the Eagles are playing on Thursday night against the home opener against the Dallas Cowboys. Um, and also too that um the Thursday night, also a Thursday night game, which is a Sunday. I mean, which is a excuse me, apologize, which is a Christmas game with Denver and Kansas City play on Christmas on a Thursday, which is a triple header on that game. So that's on a Thursday as well. So it's obviously it's going to be very, very interesting. Let's see, we could get this Lions schedule pulled up to see if they released it. No, they haven't released it yet. So I wish the NFL would come on, release it already, put it out there. It's so way interesting right now. I mean, I want to switch it over to the NBA. Obviously, the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics is tied 59 all, and obviously Boston are trying to avoid elimination tonight. So let's see if that happens. And to our beloved Detroit Tigers, they are up 5-2 against the Boston Red Sox, looking to sweep them. The Boston Red Sox, man. Shout out to our lovely Detroit Tigers, man. I'm proud of these guys, man. So obviously, shout out to them. But oh man, obviously, let's go into it. Come on, release the schedule already, NFL. Obviously, so far still pulled up off the Christmas game, Minnesota. As also has been told, been rumored that the Lions will be playing at Green. Well, it's not officially they at Green Bay for week 1. Then I believe for week 2, if I'm not mistaken, it's a home opener against the Chicago Bears. We'll see if that happens. So definitely want to get my breakdown on this thing, but yeah. Wait for this national televised game.
Can you hear me now? I sure hope so.
Nah, I'm not trying to pull up.
But then I started using Head and Shoulders after wash because the active ingredient in Head and Shoulders fights off the microbes.
Why are we trying to pull this up?
Microbes on everyone's scalp.
So the Christmas games are set. Obviously, like you said, the Lions and Vikings and Cowboys and the Commanders start off the first one. And like you said, the Denver, Kansas City, and the nightcap on that. So, yep. Let's get it. I'm very interested who the Lions will play on Thanksgiving. The Cowboys will be playing the Kansas City Chiefs on Thanksgiving. Definitely interesting on that one. So obviously Kansas City should beat them. Can't stand the Cowboys. I should have said it out loud. No one's gonna get me for that. I should say the cow, but that's here nor there. But waiting for the schedule. And then obviously we're gonna have a Super Bowl rematch. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles again have a Super Bowl rematch. You see, now my other team, the Philadelphia Eagles, came out. They got the victory in the biggest game. The Eagles fly. They came out. They pretty much shut out the Kansas City Chiefs, keeping them from three-peating. Jalen Hurts, no more slander. Happy about that. So. Say the Eagles and the Commanders played week 16 and week 18. Wow, late in the season. That's very interesting. Late in this season. You look at the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Play each other another year. They playing each other again. Week 9, the Chiefs and the Bills. Let's see. Week 2, the Eagles and Chiefs. Oh yeah, Eagles and Chiefs week 2. Oh yeah, it's going to be a very exciting game. Week 2. That's a 425 game, so obviously that would definitely be on Fox, or it could be on CBS. So. The Eagles and Cap week 1 and week 12. We'll beat them. We'll sweep them again. We ain't worried about it. We ain't worried about it at all. We'll sweep them. Don't want to see it. Nah. Rams and Eagles week 3. There we go. The Lions will be playing the Eagles week 11. It's a Sunday night football. So far we know the Lions are going to be playing the Eagles. That's Sunday night, week 11. Come on, Lions. At least their schedule. Let's see. Let's hope we get some Detroit Lions. Let's see. Can we finally say we get the Lions schedule? Can we get the Lions schedule, ladies and gentlemen? We still haven't got it yet. Come on. All right, we got it. We got it right here. We finally got it. Probably my computer acting up a little bit, but that's all right. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All righty. So we got here. So September 7th at Green Bay. We end, we got week 2 home opener against Chicago Bears. Then we got at Baltimore for the Monday Night Football, first national televised game at Baltimore. Then we got the Cleveland Browns at home. We definitely see Shador Sanders. Hopefully he'll play, which I probably doubt he won't play. But you never know. Then you got Cincinnati. Week 5, we got Kansas City on the Sunday Night Football. Week 6 at October 12th. Then we got a Monday nighter at home. We got our first home national televised game at the home versus Tampa Bay before we go on the bye week. And then we have the Minnesota Vikings week 9 at the week 8 bye. And that's what I like. I like the bias right in the middle. Is not too early like it was last season. I like the bias right in the middle where it should be. November 2nd, which is week 9 at Minnesota, home to Minnesota. And then we got at Washington, and then we at Philadelphia Sunday night. Then we home for the New York Giants. Then the Thanksgiving game, we got Green Bay again. Then the following week, we have a Thursday night. We have against the Dallas Cowboys, and then we at the LA. We have at LA Rams. Then we got a home against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then we at Minnesota for Christmas, and at Chicago to end the season. Now, those marks anywhere, some of those games could be flexed as well. So to keep that in mind, those games could be flexed. Especially for playoff implications. So definitely, it could be a situation that these teams, those games could be flexed. So as of right now, like I said, the Detroit Lions, when I'm looking at the schedules, like I said, they start off pretty tough. So you got Green Bay, a playoff team. You got the Chicago Bears. You got Baltimore, Cleveland. Even though Cleveland just had a terrible year, Cincinnati, you can't never count them out. The AFC champs, Kansas City Chiefs. You got Tampa, a team that was just been in the playoffs. Got Minnesota. This is a tough stretch. The Commanders, a team that we lost to. Yeah, the Eagles, Super Bowl champs, the Giants come in town. Not too much worried about the Giants. I don't care who they got, Russ, and And then you got Green Bay. Not worried about Dallas. The Rams is going to be a tough out at LA. Pittsburgh, you can't never count on Pittsburgh. Minnesota and Chicago Bears. This is definitely. The Lions are tied. They are tied for the second hardest schedule in the NFL. They are. Man, this going to be tough because you're going against opponents. That a lot of these was playoff opponents, man. Teams that was in the playoffs last year. So obviously, it's not an easy stretch for the Detroit Lions, man. It's not. This is a rough schedule. This rough, brutal schedule. Oh man, it's brutal. It's real brutal with Detroit Lions, man. So obviously, this is not going to be easy at all. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be. And you look at the fact too that the Lions are playing against, like you said, divisional. Let's say divisional champion AFC West. It's brutal. It's not going to be an easy task, man. It's not going to be an easy task at all. So, oh man,
like, what a cool honor. And it hits a little different being in DC and getting to go to Spain and 319, like.
This is really tough. I need to exit it out.
Absolutely lit. So we're up to get some more night games here at home. That's really
This is definitely going to, yeah, this is not good. Not good for Detroit Lions fans. This is not good. This is not good. But the Lions have opportunity. Yeah, they have opportunity. I have opportunity to win some games, but it's an opportunity to lose some games. But we know the Lions, the way this schedule look, it's not going to go no 15-2 anymore. We know that for sure. It ain't going no 15-2 anymore. So obviously, this 15-2 thing is not happening anymore. Well, we just cut that out. So when I get my thoughts of this, the Lions, they swept everybody in the division last year, right? Will they be able to do it again? I don't see it. I don't see it. If I had to give my prediction of the Detroit Lions schedule, how many games they can win or lose, the Lions can look at 11-6. What a healthy team. I can see 11-6 at the most, at the least 9-8. It's going to be tough. At the least 9-8. If I want to give my thoughts of, I say 11-6. Okay. Green Bay. Can the Lions go into the show? We can go into Lambeau and we can beat them in Lambeau. Yes. The Lions will come out with that victory. Against the Chicago Bears, yes. Ben Johnson comes in town. The Boo, yes. Lions will go 2-0. This one, it gets very interesting. Can the Lions go beat Baltimore? I don't think so. I got 2-1 on that one. Yes, the Cleveland Browns. Yes, we could go. That's 3-1. Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, now offense. I can see 3-2. Kansas City. I can see the Lions could win that game, but I could also see them they could possibly lose that game. It's a Sunday night. Kansas City. I'm not quite sure Kansas City. It's not going to be the same team, but you still got Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and those guys. This one I'm gonna have to go with a win on this one. I'd say 4-2. Tampa. Tampa's just not no slouch. But I'll say 5-2. Got the bye. You're going to the bye 5-2. Week 9. Minnesota. I can see 6-2. At the Commanders, it's going to be a tough one. I see 6-3. At the Eagles, 6-4. The Giants, 7-4. Green Bay, 8-4. 9-4 against Dallas. 9-5 against the Rams. 9-6 against the Steelers. The Steelers one that kind of scares me is because the Steelers defense. I know they don't have a quarterback yet. I understand that. But when you play against a Mike Tomlin team, man, it's going to be a dogfight. You know, and this one of those games that the Lions can lose this game when you least expect it. So I got them losing against the Steelers. Um, it's yeah, and I got them finishing out with victories at Minnesota and at Chicago. Quite sure Chicago is going to be better with like people expected, but I got the Lions going 11-6. So here's my prediction. I got Lions beating Green Bay, beating Chicago, losing to Baltimore, beating Cleveland, losing Cincinnati, beating Kansas City, beating Tampa, beating Minnesota, losing to Washington, losing to Philadelphia, beating the New York Giants, beating the Green Bay Packers, beating the Dallas Cowboys, losing to the Rams, losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and finish the season winning at Minnesota, at Chicago. Those are my prediction uh, for the Lions schedule for the 2025 season. But yeah, this is a brutal schedule. Like I said, the Lions could at least get that could go 9-8, especially if they're not healthy. Completely, they're not healthy all the way. But the Lions, it's brutal. It is very brutal. It's very brutal. I still got think they can get double digit wins. That's my opinion, my thoughts. I say 11-6. I'd be surprised to go more than 11-6, 12-5, 13-4. I'd be shocked. I'd be surprised. But I just don't see with this tough schedule how it's brutal how schedule is. I just don't see it. I don't see it. You know, it's definitely gonna be tough, man. I just don't see the Lions going back to they're not going back 15-2. I just don't see it. Maybe I could be wrong. You tell me something, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. That I could be wrong, but we'll let's see. Who cares about the Bears? Bears can die. Who cares about the Bears schedule? No, who cares about the Cowboys schedule? I don't care about the. It doesn't. Yeah. Oh man. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. The NFL schedule is here. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts how I feel about the Lions schedule. But yeah, I just got to give my quick thoughts on the, like I said, we should build the Monday night schedule. Well, I only brought up the Monday this one, but obviously got the other Monday night schedules. You know what I'm saying, for the 2025. Obviously, week one against the Vikings and the Bears. Week two, this is a double header of the Monday night schedule. We have the Buccaneers and the Houston Texans and the LA Chargers and the Vegas Raiders. Obviously, week three, Lions and Ravens. Week four, the Jets, then the Dolphins and Bengals and Broncos. Another doubleheader. Monday Night Football. Week five, you got the Chiefs and the Jaguars. I'm surprised the Jaguars are on this. Another doubleheader Monday night. You got the Bills and the Falcons and the Bears and the Commanders. Week six, you got another doubleheader. You got the Buccaneers and the Lions and Texans and the Seahawks. Week seven, we got the Commanders and the Chiefs. Eight, you got the Cardinals and the Cowboys. And you got the then we have Philadelphia, Green Bay. Then you got Dallas and Vegas. Carolina, they're interested. They made it. They played the 49ers. That's a very interesting one. December 1st, you got the Giants and the Patriots. Then you got the Eagles and the Chargers. You got the Dolphins, Steelers, 49ers, and the Colts. And ended out right as of right now is the LA Rams and the Falcons, and it'd be a double header for the last Monday night schedule. So be on the lookout for that. That's so far for the Monday night schedule. This is going to be definitely, it's going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. So, the Lions got at least two Monday night games. You got one on the road, one at home. So, Lions still got two Monday night games. So, definitely excited about that. So, yeah, those are my thoughts for the NFL schedule for the Detroit Lions. Obviously, still waiting on it, but your boy got to get out of here. I'll be checking out the rest of the NFL schedule release. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe to D313XP and like and subscribe. You know, say follow myself, known as Jay Breed, my guy Art. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe to the channel, man. Very appreciate y'all for show support and love on this channel, man. Very appreciate y'all for what y'all do, man, when y'all have the opportunity. So obviously, man, y'all say like and subscribe. Also, you follow me on Dynasty Sports Network, my guy Big Willie Styles, Wild Man Cass, my boy Big A, Zell, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all, like, subscribe. But Dynasty Sports Network, DSN Detroit, definitely gonna be bringing up to y'all some good content as well, man. So very appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to all of the Detroit content creators. Shout out to everybody else. They're doing anything for the love for the city, for the community, man. Very appreciate all the things y'all do for the community, for the city of Detroit, for the state of Michigan, man. Appreciate y'all. As I'm saying, this your boy DC1. I'm about to get out of here. I just gave my breakdown, said the Detroit Lions schedule. Gotta get out of here. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.